Hey guys, I'm back with a brand new review. Woo! Sorry about being late with this review. I was just gonna review this on Halloween, but then kind of got distracted by the holiday with my girlfriend, and we dressed up, went out a little bit, that kind of fun stuff. And then yesterday I was gonna do this review, but I was just kind of slumped out from the holiday and stuff, and it's just that time of year where days start getting shorter. Sun goes out around like 5. So, yeah, get tired easier. So, I'm just going to do this review today. Woo! Okay, it is on the LPZZ Batman Arkham Knight Batman action figure. I've had this for a while. I posted on my community tab that I was going to do a review of this. So, here we are. Now, first and foremost, I want to go over the packaging. So, give me a second. Here's a look at the packaging. You get a really cool reflective Batman Arkham Knight V8.04 Batman, which is just the main suit in the game. You get a pretty sick image of Batman in the rain, which is pretty evocative of the game because it's constantly raining in it on Halloween night. I intended to do this review on Halloween, but I was like, crap, I really should have. But better late than never, I guess. So you get the Batman Arkham Knight logo with the same thing for the suit. Yeah, just get 112 collectible figure on the side, logo on the top. You get different stuff on the bottom, made in China. Probably some sort of legalese or something. You get QR codes. Don't know what this will lead to, but yeah, you just kind of get probably legalese in the back as well. I'm assuming this is crediting certain people and just seems to be probably say PVC plastic because you see PVC right there. WB logo, Batman logo, DC logo, just yep, copyrights. And you get Batman flying over the city, which looks really cool. Let's get a magnetic flap. This is what the figure came in. You get a pretty cool backdrop that has the Batmobile in the background, but you can't really see it through there, but I'll show off a little bit. Just a quick little look at that background. Just so you see some buildings, it's raining, a nice little reflection on the water for the Batmobile lights, so you can get the Batmobile right there. Nothing too special. It's not the figure, so let's get to the figure. Alright, here we have the LPZZ Arkham Knight Batman figure right in the flesh. Now, I wanted to say, yeah, you know what? This is the definitive Arkham Knight Batman figure. I fully believe that. Give me a second, I'm actually going to adjust my camera. There we go, that's much better. Sorry, guys. Anyways, yes, this is the definitive Arkham Knight Batman action figure. I mean, just look at this. It is riddled to the brim with detail. The face looks fantastic. I love the way they did the eyes. By the way, those are articulated eyes. You can move them with a little tool I'll show later for accessories. But yes, he looks like he stepped right out of the game. I really love the line work everywhere, the different textures, the skin texture looks great with like very nice, almost subtle 5 o'clock shadow. The silver bits and detailing on the shoulder pads, the texturing on the shoulder pads, if you can even see it. Yeah, you can see it right there in the lighting a little bit. Just everything looks great. I love the chest piece as well with the abs. Oh, I love that detailing. So good. It looks great. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of glazing, aren't I? But this is a fantastic looking action figure. Just look at him. He looks just phenomenal. He looks like he stepped right out of the game. This figure has aura to him. It's not a completely perfect figure. I'll get to that in just a second. There's a little caveat with this thing I'm not too fond of. But, yeah, I mean, just look at it. Look at it. Yeah, I love the back detailing. The joints really nicely hidden on this too. I like the way they did the joint on the back. It looks interesting. I don't know. Some people may not like it. I don't know. Another thing is when he comes out of the box, the cape is going to be drooped over the shoulders, but that's not accurate. It is accurate to just put the cape under the shoulder pads. That is very much more accurate to the game. So yeah, we'll pause it here and we'll go over his accessories. Oh my gosh, I also want to talk about the symbol. I love the way they did the bet symbol because you see the little panel. I can't believe I'm terrible at this still. Jesus Christ, keep trying. Anyways, yeah, the bell looks great too, by the way. This also has a little system for the articulation, and we'll get to it a little later, to where it just unpegs. I usually just leave it unpegged because you don't really notice it. But yeah, no, this, like I said, this is completely accurate. This most accurate looking Arkham Knight Batman. So, anyways, look at the accessories. He comes with a pretty big spread of accessories. First, I want to go over the fight stand. I like this fight stand. It's already tightened, which is really cool because usually with figure companies, you don't tighten it enough, but this is tight enough to hold them up, which is very, very nice. You get the Batman Arkham Knight logo, and then people clown on this all the time. The weird looking Arkham thing right here. This is Arkham Knight. It's kind of funky looking. You can pop it off if you really wanted to. But yeah, I can see why people clown on it. I can see people maybe 3D printing like just Batman on it or something. So yeah, I mean, you can pop this stand out if you really want to, but yeah, this works great. This holds its weight very well, like I said. And then you get the gun. I forgot the name of it right now, but it's like, you know, the disruptor gun to use to jam enemies' firearms and then set off mines. And also, you can make the gun explode if you use like two shots on the same enemy for the gun in the game. It's really cool. I like the little silver bits of the little jam things that shoot out. I don't know what to call them, you know. But yeah, no, he poses well with this. He can hold it pretty well. He's got different hands for it. So yeah. And then you get a cowl, which has the little raised bit out, since it's kind of like mechanical in a way, to where the cowl can untighten like itself, or actually tighten itself and loosen itself like that. It's almost mechanical, like I said. If it wants to focus, nice little detailing on that. Very nice. Nice little silver bits on there. Really like it. Looks great. And on top of that, we get a alternate Bruce Wayne head, which looks fantastic. It looks like it came right out of the game. Once again, the eyes look great. I love the pupils. I love the skin tone. I love the just looks a little dirty. That's what I like about it. Looks great. Looks, like I said, spot on to the game. Then you get his voice copier. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember offhand. It has been a little bit since I played Arkham Knight. But yeah, it's used to control enemies in the game, you know, to copy the voice of like Harley Quinn or the Arkham Knight. Or to get through gates or voice calibrated. So yeah, it's really cool they included that. You also get the freeze grenade. Another really cool accessory. I like the little blue bits and silver bits. Looks great. Then you get the mine launcher. You actually get two of them for some reason. You get two line launchers. Neither of them can articulate though, but it's cool they give you two. You don't really need two though. You get the grappling gun, which is just standard for all Arkham games. I like the little silver detailing. I like the way the grappling hook itself looks. Yeah, another nice accessory. All these are very well done accessories. Oops, I was going to the hands in a second. Then you get, where is the other one? Two, no? Huh, I thought you had, here we go. Yeah, two standard batarangs. You just look like they came out of the game as well. It's like silver brushed edge. Then you get one remote control batarang of the being sped up. One that's about to be thrown, hasn't been thrown yet, or one that's just normal speed, and then to slow down remote control batarangs. So you get 3 remote control batarangs, 2 regular batarangs. So you get 5 batarangs with it. Then you get an alternate faceplate for Batman, which is just an angry mouth expression, if I can even get that on camera at all right now. Holy moly. Yeah, there you go, good enough. Then you get the little tool to adjust the eyes. You get 2 of them, but I lost one. Then I already have this one of his alternate hands, explosive gel. Another well done accessory. Nice little silver detailing in black. Looks great. Then you get a bunch of different hands. Splayed out hands for like gliding or expressive poses. Always about to jump. Oh man, okay. And you get multitude of like grabbing hands for different tools. Oh, this is a fist. He also getting fist if you want to kick the shit out of a criminal or something. But the rest of these are all just variations of a gripping hand. They all have great detailing on them with the silver bits, so that's all I can really say about it. Silver, black, and gray, nice detailing, different gripping expressions. You get instructions with it for the grips. So yeah, that's it for his accessories. So let's get on to articulation. All right, I want to talk about the K for a second before I get to articulation. I almost forgot. Like, look, it just kind of flops under its own weight. That's what I meant by the caveat of this figure. You can, in a way, get it to sit how you want if you put it under the shoulder pad, like kind of like that. But still, I think the middle wire almost kind of takes away from it a little bit. It's not that bad, but I feel like they could improve on that area. Because look, I don't know. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. But one thing I do like, I do not want to forget to talk about, is they gave it the different texturing. As you can see, come on, stupid cape. See, as you can see in the middle, you get the main kind of coloring. You get like kind of like a pleather material. And then you get the regular material on top. You don't get. I've not seen that on other, or not that many Arkham Batman figures, or Arkham Knight Batman figures, where they will do the 3 different or 2 different textures, where this one's in the middle. That's cool. You can see that right there. Yeah. See? Yeah. Anyways, I just want to go over the cape. But yeah, I mean, I like it, but it could be improved. That's like my one complaint with the figure. And when I got this, some of the wires came out on this, like on this side and like the middle one. I had to use some fabric glue to fix it. So yeah, I hope it's just mine. I hope it's just an isolated incident. I hope other people don't have that problem with their Batman, because it would suck if it's a universal problem with this one. I don't want it to be, because it is a nice figure and I don't want that ruined for the people. So yeah, I just want to go over articulation now anyways. His head is on a very nice, very rewarding ball joint, side to side. Tilt for some good attitude. You can look up quite a bit. He also has a throat hinge. He also can look down very good. Look at that. Just great. He has a ball hinge of the shoulders. And then a butterfly joint, which also makes the chest armor move. See? The chest armor moves with it for the butterfly joint. Then you can also, see, you can pull the arm out and then give him even more range. It's great. Look at that. He can cross over. Looks great. But yeah, that is accurate to the game. The chest piece does move, and both sides do move. They are on a nice little hinge. There's times you think you might break it, but it doesn't seem like you will. So that's a very cool way to engineer this figure, along with a very nice butterfly joint. And it can also go up very, very high. So in turn, you can make him just look up like that for grappling, shooting the grappling gun pose. So yeah, and then this doesn't really count as articulation, but yeah, his shoulder pads are a nice little hinge. I don't feel like these are going to break off either. But still, you're going to want to be careful with your Batman. He's got a bicep swivel, as well as a very, very satisfying double jointed elbow. Very deep, very nice. He's got a hinge that rotates, and he goes down and up. And then I'm pretty sure when you pop it out, you can rotate it so you can have the hinge go, not this way, but this way, like up and down like that. Just nice little, like I said, just look at that detailing. Love the silver bits. Love the gauntlets. But yeah. And then get pretty good app crunch. Look at that. Can't really go that far back, but it's fine. You can rotate the waist. Doesn't really rotate up top. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Then this is where he has his utility belt articulate, so he can kick forward very, very, very high. Look at that. It's insane. Like, his articulation's crazy because he's got a drop down hip. I know people don't like it. I like it. Look at that. It's insane. And with that, he's got a ridiculous spread. Crazy. Really good articulation. And he's got a thigh cut, which is also could be a little bit better. Not the best thigh cut, but not the worst. But I mean, it's cut well to where it's kind of hidden decently, so I can't really complain about that. And he's got double jointed knees, and yes, he can kick his own bat ass. I'm sorry, I didn't really get good look at that. There you go. See? Then he's got ankle pivot. You can rotate the ankle as well. You can hinge down not very far. Not up so far, but like I said, that pivot's really good though. See? Got tone hinge as well. So yeah, he's got a buttload of articulation. He can pull off a lot of iconic Arkham poses, especially fighting poses or silent takedown poses, stuff like that. So, like, when I got this guy, I just cannot stop posing him because I think this is a very nice figure to handle. He feels very nice. He does feel premium because he is more on the premium side because he is expensive. He's like, I think it's like $70 or $80 with a $20 down payment for the pre-order. And I pre-ordered this at the beginning of the year, and he was very much worth the wait. I think he was up for like at least 2 years, roughly, wasn't he? I can't remember. Some people might know more about that than I do. But yeah, he was worth the wait. And then Deathstroke is coming out very soon too. I said Deathstroke weirdly. I meant to say Deathstroke. Yeah, he's coming up very soon. I got to pre-order down that, so don't worry about it, guys. I will have that coming as soon as he ships out, I'm guessing. So anyways, let's get the size comparison. Alright, first I want to compare him to the Mezco 112, the Batman, because I feel like these two suits share similarities, because this definitely is inspired by this suit and the Arkham Origins suit as well. You can tell Matt Reeves really probably did take inspiration from Arkham. I mean, even the fight scene towards the end of the Batman definitely has Arkham influences all over it. But yeah, I mean, I think these two look great together. You can see like I said, you can see the influence from this suit to this suit, right? I mean, I'm not the only one who sees it, and I'm not crazy. So yeah, I just figured just let it sit there for a second. Okay, here he is next to the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Arkham Knight Scarecrow, who I am in the middle of customizing, by the way. I gave him like a wash, a great paint, especially around the stitches. I think he looks a lot better already, but I'm not done painting him. But if you were curious, that's how they look like next to each other. Okay, here he is next to the DC Collectibles Arkham Knight Batman figure, and what a difference 10 years makes, right? I mean, this one still isn't that bad, but this just thrashes it completely. Let's be real here. This one just does not hold up as well, but it's a fine figure. But I mean, his head is really, really tiny. Look at that. That always bothered me in this figure. His head is always too small. It's still a fine figure, but this one definitely just dethroned it. Let's be real here. And there he is next to the McFarlane Toys Arkham Knight Batman. That is the oh my god, I can't remember the name of it right now. Just the 240% suit. You know, the prestige suit. Yeah, prestige suit. But it has the gold bat symbol and all that. But yeah, that's the main reason I picked this up. But just because it looked different. But yeah, this is the only Arkham Knight McFarlane Batman figure I have. I don't have the original release. It's fine. I don't need it. I already have this one anyways. But yeah, this one's not bad. But this is still the best one. And here he is next to the McFarlane Toys, DC Multiverse Arkham Asylum Joker. These two look pretty good together as well. I mean, with some, for sure, with some, like, for some figure photography, for some like force perspective, you can get them to work. Since an Arkham Knight Joker is a figment of Batman's imagination, anyways, so you can get them to work together in certain pictures if you really wanted to. And here he is next to the Marvel Legends No Way Home Matt Murdock. Yeah, he's just kind of like my stand-in for more of an average 6-inch figure by this point. I think you guys know that though. But yeah, just letting you guys know. So yeah. And here he is with the Bruce Wayne head. I just wanted to give you guys a look at it. Also forgot to say, he's got hands on him. The ones I put on him are good for gripping his cape. I think it's kind of what they're made for. So that's because I had him in a gliding pose for a while. So yeah. But yeah, that's what he looks like with the Bruce Wayne head. Like I said, fantastic. It looks like it came right out of the game. I can't praise it enough for that. Overall, guys, my final thoughts on this figure is get him. If you're a giant fan of the Batman Arkham games like I am, he's very, very much recommended. He's like fantastic. Like I said, I think this is the best Arkham Knight Batman figure we could ever get. Great articulation, great detailing, sculpting on it, great set of accessories, great looking head sculpts. I mean, what more could you want? The only other thing I could think of is probably having a Batmobile for this guy. Then he would just be the full package for an Arkham Knight Batman figure. I mean, I don't really have that many complaints aside from the cape, and I mean, that's like something that it can be kind of overlooked a little bit, I guess. But overall, though, I mean, he's not 100% perfect. Like I said, that cape a little funky, but the figure itself is so good. It doesn't almost doesn't take away from it completely for me, but it does a little bit. I have to be critical, because it's a figure. I can't just be fully glazing. It's a review for a figure. I meant to say, sorry, holy crap, my brain's not working right now. But yeah, get it. I mean, if you want to get it, that's all I can say. So don't forget to like, leave a comment, subscribe for more. Peace.